Hey, sorry about all the noise. I've got an air conditioner and a fan going because it's like 100 degrees and super humid right now in Southern California. Yay, summer. Where did summer go? It moved in over here. Alright, now to business and what I want to write. I'm not writing, I'm talking. What I want to talk about. Sorry, autism brain, not working today. Trying to speak. Anyway, I'm going to speak anyway. There is a disturbing trend I have noticed when it comes to people and being like a star and being like popular. It's when you're popular, if you make one little mistake that could be just completely innocent, one person can capitalize it and they will get their friends to go for it, and all of a sudden you go from this shining star to problematic trash, and you are from up here to nothing. I'm sure you've seen this happen somewhere, like on Tumblr or LiveJournal or DeviantArt or just any public like social media website. Even celebrities on TV, it happens to them too. You know, somebody says one thing that somebody doesn't agree with, and all of a sudden they go from being the best thing ever to just total trash, and everybody needs to hate them right now because they said this one thing. I feel like the world has become a place where you just, everybody's out to go, you screwed up, so I get to capitalize on it. Look at me, I'm pointing out everything that's wrong with you. Why? Why do people have to be so negative? Everybody says things that somebody doesn't agree with at some point in their life. It's gonna happen, and every word I'm saying right now, somebody might be sitting there in their chair or looking at their phone going, no, this girl is trash. She's so stupid. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Oh, look at her flapping her jaws. She doesn't know nothing. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, the one that's doing that. Because you're probably the one that goes out and goes and just destroys people because you would like to feel so big because you were the first person to point out that this was a problem. So you wanted to ruin this person. Okay, now just general population here now. Back to general people, not just the people that are watching this to laugh. You know, I can't stop you if you're gonna laugh. Go ahead and laugh at me. Look, I'll even make it funny. Anyway, I don't understand the trend of people just going out to destroy somebody just because they said one problematic thing. Or if they did a problematic thing or something. You know, it's one thing if a celebrity is out there like committing real huge bad crimes like rape, murder, assaults, you know, or they're molesting their kids and just those crimes that you would be put into jail for if you were anybody else and not super rich and could buy yourself out of jail or buy yourself out of court or whatever. You know, because there's celebrities that I just wonder about. But I keep my mouth shut because it's not my business. And I wish more people would be like that about people, you know. Yeah, sometimes people say things that are a bit ridiculous and that you shouldn't agree with them, and, you know, you should go to the person and ask them what they meant, or go and explain to them why it bothered you, because their reaction determines where you go from there. Because if you go to somebody and said, you know what you said was really offensive to this group because this, you know, a decent person would go, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I did not know that was offensive. I will do everything I can to not use that anymore. That's a proper response. Now, if you go to that person, they go, oh, quit being a whiny piss baby about it. Come on, get a thicker skin. Those are the people that are problematic, yes. If somebody comes to me and explains something being problematic to me, you know, I will listen to them. And even if I disagree, I will not say you're being a whiny piss baby. I will say, well, I'm sorry that I offended you. I was trying to say, and I will reiterate using different words that are hopefully not as offensive. Now, there are some people that they're just going to keep being offended no matter what you do. And those are the people I just generally just stop responding because it's like, okay, I'm just wasting my breath. And you're just bent on disagreeing with me at every turn, so bye. You know, that's how I go. But I'm always worried that if I say something that offends somebody and somebody makes a public post about my post and they point out what's wrong with it, I'm always afraid that I will get that mob that hits all the people that say that one thing and then they get destroyed by it. Anonymous hate on Tumblr doesn't bother me in and of itself. You know, I just look at it and I just go, and I delete it and I block. You know, if it keeps coming back, I block. You know, they get 2 shots and then you're gone. But the fact that somebody out there would get such a mob mentality of hatred towards me is what scares me. So I'm always afraid that when I make a mistake, that's what's going to happen. Because I got dragged through the mud on the internet before, you know, and that was on me because I was behaving ridiculously, but that doesn't mean I deserved what happened. You know, I got triggered by a whole bunch of things and I reacted badly. I admit that. I did react badly and I didn't help my situation, but I resolved it eventually. But still, you know, instead of telling people, well, don't do things that'll get people after you, how about you say, don't go after somebody? Alright? It's one thing to point out that somebody is, you know, maybe they're a pedophile or something. That is one thing. You know, make people aware of that. But, you know, you don't have to go and destroy somebody's life. You know, they will probably destroy their own life in the end anyway. So I'm just saying, you know, just because somebody's problematic doesn't mean you need to destroy them, alright? Please consider that, okay? Because there are people with feelings behind every computer screen. And everybody that reads things and reads cool things said about them, it's gonna hurt. No matter what you say or what you do, people get hurt. And some people are already hurt so much by things going on in real life that when their safe place on the internet gets destroyed, then that destroys them and they get rid of themselves. They kill themselves. And that's not a joke. Okay, think about it before you go and do something like that. And if you're going to do something like that and go destroy somebody because it makes you feel superior, why are you on the internet anyway? What are you getting out of it? Because you are not superior. If you have to drag others down to feel better, you are not a big person. Alright? Think about that.